Hello, this is Mel Thompson, and this is a podcast in a series of podcasts about political risk. Today I'll be discussing the new Foreign Minister of Great Britain, Boris Johnson. You may have heard a previous podcast or even seen a previous blog post about Boris Johnson when there was a great possibility that he was going to become the next Prime Minister of Great Britain. I made no secret of my disdain for this man because I do believe that he's a lunatic. He has no business being in the British government. He's going to make things a lot worse for the British economy by alienating our allies at a time when the allies that he has in Europe, that are also our global allies, are going to be key to the economic success of Britain. And let me explain that. Even though there is a Brexit and it is going to go through according to the new Prime Minister, May, the overall problem that we see here is a lack of discussion, coherency, friendship, a trust between Johnson and all of the leaders that he needs to deal with in the EU. Prime Minister May is in big trouble with this fellow, and she doesn't realize just by adhering to the old standard of domestic political courtesies and putting this Brexit person in her cabinet, it does not help her long term in her goal of making sure that she stays in office. The economy is what is going to be driving a re-election bid for Prime Minister May. And if she continues down a road of appeasement to Johnson and his other lunatic friends, then she's going to be a very, very short lived prime minister. In fact, I've already said that if Johnson had become the prime minister, there'd be elections probably held within 2 years, a year to 2 years. I also will stick by that and believe that there will be elections that will probably oust the new prime minister of Britain, Prime Minister May, within a year or two. She cannot maintain this posture of allowing people like Boris Johnson to be the mouthpiece for Great Britain. Britain made a mistake with the Brexit. And now they're doubling down by putting an aggressive Brexit truther, if you will, an outright liar about the intricacies of what a Brexit was going to do and what it was going to be. They're going to now have this person as the main person dealing with the same people who didn't want them to leave in the first place. He's not well liked in any European capital. He's already insulted the President of the United States. He's brought up several issues that are very, very much Trump-like, shall we say, in the sense that he's talked about Obama's alleged Kenyan heritage and how that would relate to Obama being anti-British because Kenya was a British colony. This is the statement of a lunatic. This is not the statement that some reasonable person would make. And now it's out there. And if you believe people are going to forget this statement and other ones he's made to and about British allies who are in Europe now, who don't want them to leave. If he thinks they're going to forget what he has said in the past, he is sorely mistaken. Politics makes very strange bedfellows, but people do not forget. People will always hold grudges. They will lie and claim they don't, but they do. Politicians are human beings, and they have the same emotional dislikes and ties as any other human being. And if you think Boris Johnson is going to walk in there and be the friend that Great Britain needs right now in Europe, you are sadly mistaken. This is going to be a bigger disaster than even if he had become the Prime Minister of Great Britain. I honestly wish and hope the best for Great Britain. I think that the new Prime Minister, Theresa May, has got her plate full. I wish her all the best. But she's already started off by making a monumental error by putting Boris the Terrible in place as her foreign secretary. This has been Mel Thompson.